Yo, what's up everybody? This is Jay Dennis, and this is the social media conundrum. For me, it all started in 2005. Freshman in high school, MySpace was a thing. It was fun. There was a little drama, but we weren't all very self-absorbed and obsessed with smartphones that hadn't come out yet. Fast forward a few years, graduating high school, iPhones are becoming popular, Facebook's becoming popular, people are fleeing MySpace, and wouldn't you know it, social media has become fun, more efficient, and doesn't seem to be doing a lot of damage until it does. Throughout my college years and throughout my post-college years, which I've been out of college for just over 2 years now, 27, I'm noticing the next generation of like high schoolers and college kids and even younger, and of course within my own generation and older generations, just how toxic and how terrible social media is. And this is not a revelation that I've just had. This is not a revelation that I've just had. The conundrum and my struggle has always been, I'm a musician, I want to share my stuff. How do I share my stuff in this day and age while everybody's buried in their phone? And same thing with my my finance career. How do I share my business and put money into it so I can get a return on my investment and share what I do? Because everybody's buried in their phone. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to use social media, but I will be a content producer, and I will schedule my posts so that I don't have to be on there all the time. I'm going to clear out my followers and my friends list and everything like that, and only be in touch with people that I'm close with. Not just because we work together at some point, we need to stay friends, I need to see what you're up to. Vice versa, I don't expect you to do the same for me, even if I'm performing at a high level or whatever. The conundrum and the struggle and the hypocrisy stems from the fact that why should I want to be a content producer? Hey, buddy, come on, buddy. Hey, I'll be done in a minute, okay? I'll be done in a minute. Why should I want to be a content producer and expect you guys to follow me and look at my stuff, no matter how exciting it is or how fun it is, but not do anything myself? I don't need to do what all of you guys are doing, but I want to lead by example. And at least start off by saying that I am deleting Instagram off of my phone. I'm not deleting my profile just yet, but I'm deleting it off of my phone, which sucks as I've been mainly using that to share my Raptor Riot and my YouTube stuff. But ultimately, all I want right now on the internet is my LinkedIn page, which is not designed to be addicting like Facebook and Instagram, which Facebook owns Instagram now, so now Instagram makes, I don't want anything to do with it. Because it's owned by Mark Zuckerberg, who's a fucking sociopath. Like, I don't like it. It's ruining our society. It's supposed to bring us together, but it's actually polarizing us. It's designed to be addicting. And a lot of times when I go out and talk to people, it's really frustrating how disconnected people are and how buried, like we're all gonna have neck problems. Chiropractors are rolling in the dough right now because everybody's got this craned neck from looking down at their phone all the time. So I've checked the stats. I already use my phone far less than the average person, but that's what I strive to be. I strive to be above average in terms of, not being addicted to stupid stuff and actually being a creator. And I want to lead by example so that way, that's ethical, but also just so you guys don't think I'm just tooting my own horn and trying to be better than. But it's tough because I want to be able to promote what I'm doing with Raptor Riot, with my YouTube channel, and with everything. So how do I do that without social media? I don't know. I talk to people face by face every day and can still somehow get the word out. Like if this was the 90s or the 80s or the early 2000s or whatever, most of which I was alive for, in terms of those 3 decades I just threw out, this wouldn't be an issue. The tipping point has been social media and this addiction to smartphones. And I'm not just trying to sound like a grandpa and be pissed off about what the current generation's doing when it's affecting all generations and it's literally destroying us. It's destroying us because we have a polarizing political environment where people use social media to sow discord throughout our countries, throughout our world, throughout our political climate. And we got people that are not involved in a real sense of reality. Because not only is social media programmed to be addicting, it's programmed to feed your confirmation bias. It only, based on what you like in the stupid algorithm, it's only going to send you stuff that agrees with you. And that's why Facebook has a political leaning metric. So, my name is Jay Dennis. I've had a hard time wanting to delete my social media for a long time because I was like, how am I going to promote my shit? That's basically the short and sweet of it. But I will find a way. And initially, I just wanted to become so rich and wealthy that I could pay somebody to do all my social media for me. But that's still perpetuating the idea that, oh, you guys should use it so that you can see what I'm up to. I don't want anybody using it. I'd rather so many less people use this shit because it sounds dramatic, but it is very, very true. Even the most addicted person, addicted to their phone and their mindless scrolling, would at least somewhat agree that this is toxic behavior. It's bad for our culture. It's bad for our health when your fucking attention span is less than 6 seconds, less than that of a goldfish, because you're all fragmented and spread out all over the place. It's bullshit. We need to go back to the good old days of when social media wasn't a thing, especially when social media is purely designed to be profitable for advertisement. Mark Zuckerberg does not give a fuck about connecting the world. All he cares about is lining his pockets. Same thing with the other social media people. And it's also allowed bullshit presidents to have a platform to spew their hate on, like a prepubescent teenager who's all hormonal and is just adding an additional layer of fear and uncertainty to something that shouldn't even have that. So, I'm Jay Dennis. I'm deleting Instagram for a month. This is what this video is about. Thank you for watching. I'll still be on YouTube and on LinkedIn. And any other pre-scheduled posts on my finance or my Raptor Riot pages on Facebook. But I will not be posting or even on Instagram at all for a while. And same thing with Facebook. It's going to be extremely limited to no use until I can just fade out and just be done with it because I think it's toxic. I think it's terrible. How many more times do I have to say it to get the point across? Thanks for watching.